Knowing your money personality helps you align your financial strategies with your comfort zone and risk tolerance. It's all about balancing your approach to fit both your personality and the data-driven insights provided by return on investment and break-even calculations. It's also about balancing your natural tendencies around money with those of your partners and other executive leaders so that you don't frustrate one another. Welcome to Medical Money Matters, the podcast where you can find experts, answers, and resources so that you can achieve mastery over the financial and business aspects of your practice. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Jill Arena. I began my career in accounting and finance, and I have more than 30 years of experience running medical groups. I own and operate a national healthcare consulting and revenue cycle company, and I am the author of Physician Heal Thy Financial Self. In 2020, I co-founded the Physician Leadership Project, and my passion is to increase financial and business literacy for physicians. Episode 49, Deciphering Return on Investment and Break-Even Calculations, your roadmap to profitable decisions in medical practices. Welcome back to another episode of Medical Money Matters, the podcast that empowers physicians and medical professionals to make smarter business and financial choices. I'm here to guide you through the maze of medical practice finance. Today's topic is going to be a game changer for many of you. We're diving deep into return on investment, or ROI, and break-even calculations in a medical practice setting. How many of you have been torn between purchasing a new piece of equipment or starting a new line of business? I bet many of you have. Return on investment versus break-even calculations. Yes, it's a dilemma that many practices face. Return on investment and break-even are two crucial financial metrics that help you make well-informed decisions. While they may seem similar, understanding their differences is the key to using them effectively. Return on investment gives you a percentage that indicates the profitability of an investment over time. Break-even, on the other hand, tells you when you can expect to cover your initial investment and start making a profit. You can apply both return on investment and break-even calculations in various aspects of your practice, but today let's focus on an equipment purchase and entering a new line of business. When considering new equipment, calculate the return on investment by estimating the additional revenue you expect it to generate. Compare this with the upfront and maintenance costs. A positive return on investment signifies a profitable investment. The break-even point, meanwhile, will help you understand how long it will take to recover your initial expenditure. The return on investment calculation holds time constant and solves for money. The break-even point holds money constant and solves for time. Thinking about a new line of business, the same applies here. Will opening a new specialized clinic or adding telehealth services result in a significant return on investment? What's the break-even point? These are questions you need to answer before taking the plunge. When you are contemplating different uses for money, you can use the return on investment calculation to compare the different options. Be sure to project it out over a few years to give yourself the benefit of a longer time horizon when making large decisions. This is where we introduce the concept of money personalities in medical practice management. There are generally two camps: the spend money to make money folks and the save money to make money advocates. Spend money to make money. These are the risk takers who believe in the power of investment. They would look at a positive return on investment and jump straight into buying that state-of-the-art MRI machine or launching a new cosmetic surgery wing. Save money to make money, on the other end, are the cautious optimists. They wait for the break-even point to hit before making any significant investments, ensuring that the financial bedrock of their practice is stable. This is an important point, and it's one we don't talk about much. Knowing your money personality helps you align your financial strategies with your comfort zone and risk tolerance. It's all about balancing your approach to fit both your personality and the data-driven insights provided by return on investment and break-even calculations. It's also about balancing your natural tendencies around money with those of your partners and other executive leaders so that you don't frustrate one another. To the save money to make money types, their business partners, who happen to be spend money to make money personas, may look like they're spending money like a drunken sailor. And the savers may occur to the spenders as a great big Ebenezer Scrooge. I've seen groups get mired in arguments that really stem from not recognizing and owning your money personality. Neither is right or wrong, they are just different approaches. And it's healthy to have some of each in your group, as long as you have a decision-making process that is respectful and efficient so you can keep things moving, even with people with differing opinions in the room. Let's look at some real-world scenarios where return on investment and break-even calculations could be handy. Scenario 1. Adding a laser treatment service. Return on investment calculation. Let's say the laser machine costs $100,000 and you anticipate an additional $50,000 of revenue per year. Over 3 years, you'd expect $150,000 in revenue. That's a 50% return on investment. Break-even calculation. Given those same numbers, with $50,000 in additional annual revenue, it would take you 2 years to break even. Scenario 2. Implementing a telehealth platform. Return on investment calculation. Assume the platform subscription and setup cost is $20,000 and you expect $30,000 in additional annual revenue. That's a 50% return on investment in just 1 year. Break-even calculation. You would break even in less than a year. I hope these examples make it much clearer. Sometimes it's easier to grasp a new concept when you put some numbers to it. And depending on your money personality, you might make different choices even with the same data. Now, as with most things, there are some pitfalls to avoid. Over-optimism. Don't inflate your expected revenues. Always be conservative in your projections. I like to err on the side of underestimating revenues and overestimating expenses. That way, we're most likely to outperform our projections. Ignoring hidden costs. Make sure you account for maintenance, staffing, and other recurring expenses in your calculations, and also rent if the new equipment or service line will take up a lot of space. Not adapting. Financial metrics aren't set in stone. They should be recalibrated periodically, especially if you're not hitting your targets or if there are industry changes. And there you have it, the nitty-gritty of return on investment and break-even calculations and how to tailor them to your money personality. Understanding and implementing these financial metrics can pave the way for smarter, more profitable decisions for your medical practice. I hope you found this episode insightful and that it gives you the tools you need to make informed financial decisions in your medical practice. If you found value in today's episode, please subscribe, rate, and share this podcast. Join me for our next episode, where I'll be joined by Brad Christensen, Executive Vice President at Colliers International and expert on medical real estate. We'll talk investing, renting, selecting sites, and the various opportunities and pitfalls. You can find more information online at medicalmoneymatterspodcast.com, and you can also find examples in my book, Physician Heal Thy Financial Self, which is available on Amazon. We've included those links in the show notes. As I like to close out these podcasts, congratulations on taking the next step in your professional development and for making the commitment to learn about the financial and business aspects of your practice. I look forward to being on this journey with you, and I send you my heartfelt gratitude for all that you do for your patients all day, every day.